Hey ladies and gents, welcome back to Miss Rocca's Art Room. Alrighty, it's celebrity portrait time. And what we need to start with is our contour outline to begin with, right? We're using our gridded technique. We've talked about how gridding is not cheating. No, 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 yes sir, no ma'am. Gridding is been around since at least the Renaissance that we know of, if not before. So to do the gridding technique, we need to set up a grid. So to start with, we have our gridded photograph. Okay, there's one of my samples from previous years. And in order to get to this stage, right, with our pen and ink work, okay, we need to set up the grid on our paper as well. Okay, so everybody should have a 6 by 8 inch sheet of paper. I also strongly encourage that you have a regular old mechanical pencil or a really well sharpened regular number 2 pencil. Okay, let me grab a ruler quickly. Okay, I got one of my good new ones that has like all the good marks on it. I'm gonna set this up. Okay, let me actually zoom in a little bit here. There we go, so we can really see my markings and everything. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is I actually like to start horizontally. We're gonna mark every inch on the inch. So you're gonna line your ruler up, make sure you're right against the edge of the paper. You're going to mark out at the 1 inch, the 2 inch, the 3 inch, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, you're going to scoot your ruler down. Remember, good measurements mean you're making tiny dots. You're not doing dashes. Tiny dot gives you an accurate measure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 again. Excellent. So now, play a game of connect the dots. So I'm going to line the ruler up and I'm going to grid out. And I'm going to go across the paper horizontally first, and then I'll do my vertical columns, and that will give me 48 inch boxes that will line up exactly with the 48 inch boxes. 48 inch boxes, right? Inch by inch boxes that are on your photograph as well, right? Because we are doing a 1-to-1 scale relationship between our photograph and our drawing in order to get our proportions as correct as possible, right? That's the whole point of using the grid, is to help simplify this really complex visual information of the portrait and get really accurate proportions. Okay, there it is. Now it's time for me to line up with my ruler again. And I'm going to do my vertical columns, again measuring on the inch. So at the 1, the 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same thing, take my ruler down again. Really nice tiny dots at the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and now we're going to connect. And we're going to create that inch grid. Excellent. All right, now one additional step I recommend once we've got our grid drawn out. Ooh, there it is. Looks gorgeous. Yay. Okay, is I strongly recommend that you do some numbering, that you give each box a number all the way across. So that way it makes it easier to keep track of which box you're working from on your photograph, right? And you'll do the same thing on your photograph, however it shows up easiest. I had to do it in colored pencil on this one. Try with your regular pencil first. If you need to get a different colored pencil or pen, come see me for that. Okay, and again, it makes it a little bit easier to keep track of, you know, what box you're matching up to what with the drawing information. And by the end of it, if you've numbered everything correctly, you should have 48 little boxes, right? 6 times 8. If you don't, go back and check. The odds are you doubled up on a number or something like that. 7, 38, 39, 40. All right, and then my last row, 3, 44, 5, 46, 47, and 48. Okay, now eventually we won't see any of this pencil work, okay? And what we'll do is we'll have all of our beautiful pen and ink work, and then we'll erase any pencil marks we see so that it looks like we've just done it with the pen and ink shading technique. Okay, so that is setting up the grid. Join me in our next video for starting the drawing work and the contour outline. All right, take care everybody. Thanks for joining me in the art room. See you soon. Bye-bye.